this is Diana, also known as Anchesenamon Sims, and welcome to this tour of what is now Magical Hollow, whatever. At least not Forgotten Hollow anymore, because it is definitely not forgotten. I have turned this into a little magical realm of its own. Unfortunately, I can't really change the name here. I wish we could change the names of the worlds in our game itself, you know, like you could do with lots. But these last couple of weeks, I've been sharing short little videos about these houses on Twitter and Facebook. You know, just to show you what I've been working on, and you know, basically as a very short tour of the house. What I want to do in this video is I want to show you a quick tour of all of these houses in just one video, and I'll try to do it as short as possible. I'll try not to make a very lengthy kind of video, but you know, knowing me, it probably will be quite lengthy anyway. So, but hey, the first lot is this one, and this is actually sorry, a house that I built last year, and it's called the Swamp House, and I have basically redone it because now we have Realm of Magic, so I added all kinds of magical stuff. I put a new family in here, and now it's the Swamp House 2.0. So let me just go here and I'll show you what this is. So what you saw just now was like the short little intro that I shared on social media everywhere, and that's what I'll do for the other house as well. So this is the Swamp House 2.0, and the people who live here are Lavender Velvet and her daughter Heather Velvet, and they've got a purple cat called Mulberry. And what I did with this house was originally it was like a witch lived in a swamp house, and this house used to be like a cat safe haven or whatever. I don't know exactly what you call it. So there were lots of cats here everywhere. I changed that trait in my game because, to be quite honest, all those cats coming in out of this house really started to drive me quite mad. And it was fun for a little while, but then it became like, oh, come on, cats. And they were just everywhere. It was absolutely insane. So this has a very Halloween kind of feel to it, and that's actually what I wanted to do. So this is basically the swamp. It's a pool, and they can actually swim in here if they want to, but you know, I wouldn't recommend it because look at that water, it looks really disgusting. What's the swamp? You know, it's part of the swamp as well, so it's kind of cluttered. But you go in here, I'll just work from the ground floor up. So this is the entrance, and here you have, to the side here, you have like dining area, and this house already, the original house is quite colourful from the inside. I think the outside was green and had some different windows, but the inside was already quite colourful. But because of these windows, I wanted everything to be purple and this kind of blue. You actually see this kind of blue in here as well. So purple and blue and black are actually, or dark brown, are actually the main colours of this house. So I didn't really change that much about this room in particular. I did change the kitchen quite a bit because, you know, because since this used to be like a cat retreat, the original house doesn't have all these cabinets, and they had just like, I don't know, 7 or 8 footballs here for all the cats that came in, and you know, I decided to just go with one because that is actually much better. So through the kitchen, I'm probably making lots of people very nauseous, sorry. You can go through the whole way and you actually get into the main living room, or just the living room. It's not as if there's another one. The main living room, like, yeah, they've got like a few spare. No, they don't. they've only got one living room. This is it. So obviously I added the new fireplace, the new table. I just changed the chairs and even added this new one. And this is Lavender. She's the mum. And the reason why she's got lavender and everything is purple is because I wanted her to fit into the house, and I really like this outfit that actually came with spooky stuff, I think. So, and lavender is also purple. Heather can be purple, so that's why her name is Heather. And mulberry is also like a purplish berry. This is actually the only family in this safe game that's not somehow related to Tolkien or Lewis. Everyone else is, but these little lovelies. So this is the main... Oh, sorry, I'm saying it again. What's wrong with me? Don't get me started. No, I will not answer that question. You'll be here for a very long time. Anyway, this is the living room. Down here we have like a little toilet, and this is sort of like the cat room. So you've got all kinds of bits and pieces for the cats, and you know, that kind of stuff. If we go up one floor, we have like a very messy hallway, which I really love. This house is really cluttered and messy. It's got skeletons, it's got all kinds of stuff. I use probably way too many packs on this, but I don't care. I like it. And this is like an art room where they can do, you know, they can make something from clay. They can paint. Heather can just draw here, and they can carve pumpkins, and she has a dollhouse here. Here we have Lavender's bedroom. I changed this one quite a bit because obviously I wanted to add the new bed that came with Realm of Magic chairs, bookcases and whatnot. This of course is from the Jungle pack, whatever. So yeah, this is just like a nice messy kind of room, but it's cozy, and she's got her own little bathroom to the side here. And oh, I really hope I'm not making people very, very dizzy. Oh, there's another little bathroom here, and this is Lavender's... Oh, sorry. Oh, my camera work is... This is Lavender's room. Yeah, it's just a children's room. Oh, she's here. Hello, darling. Right, I'll just have her... No, don't use the computer. How about you just go experiment, and Lavender, why don't you just, you know, also come experiment, but different kind of ways. Up here we have like the magic potion room. I really like this room. I just also added a lot of clutter in here. But just look at this window. I love this window. I think I actually like this window even better than the round ones. This is probably my favorite window. And so this is, yeah, the potion rooms where they can do their experiments. And I thought, you know, because she obviously can't use, she's too young and she's not really spellcaster yet, but she obviously can't use the cauldron to do any experimenting. So I thought I'd give her this one. So she can she can do her experimenting on this thing. Here we have like a little office, just, you know, with a computer and whatnot. So what's she gonna do? Oh, look around my ladies. I love my ladies. Oh, sorry. Hello, darling. I did give her a very pointy kind of nose. Not really witch's nose, but almost. I think I make sense. Here we have another room. This is I sort of think of this room as a fortune teller room because it has this thing. And when you put it on, you see those. When you turn this on, actually you can see it now. You see these ghosts, you know, just dancing around. And I sort of imagine that they are the ghosts or the spirits that she can talk to and predict someone's future or whatnot. Yeah. That's how my brain works. This is the fortune teller room. And up here we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. But this thing. I needed to house this thing there as well. So I don't think I put anything in here either. No. So because I didn't really want to change the outside of the house too much. Oh, and we have another this is the laundry room. And oh, I forgot another room. We also have, of course, a greenhouse. I mean, I can't make big houses without without at least, you know, greenhouses. A greenhouse? What? Never mind. Some bee hives, boxes, whatever. And yeah, this is basically the garden. And this is the first house. This is the swamp house 2.0. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it. I do. Let's move on to the next house. next up we have the old pet cemetery, and to be quite honest, I think this is my favorite. I'm probably one of the favorite lots I have ever built, to be quite honest, because it's so nice and quirky. Oh look, Reuel is about to swim. No, actually that's his last name, J.R. Reuel. He was named after J.R.R. Tolkien, John Ronald Reuel Tolkien, but I changed. Reuel became his last name, and Tolkien's wife was called Edith, and that's why this ghost is also called Edith. They are married actually, but she died, but she sorry, decided to stay here. So she still lives here. All of my houses except for I think the swamp house, or did I add it to the swamp house? I don't quite remember. Have this. And all my Glimmerbrook house have this as well. So it's sort of like the spellcasters. Well, I wouldn't say goddess, because I think that's too heavy. But they sort of this sort of represents their ancestors, and they worship them. So they all houses have these candles, and this little house, this little debug thingy with this skeleton statue in it, different colors, sort of as, you know, as a tribute to their ancestors. They all have that, and I think that's just kind of nice. This house was actually also built to participate in Rita Sims's challenge. She did a Halloween challenge, and officially you had to build something for Glimmerbrook, a scary thing or whatever. There were a few options that you could do, but I wanted to do something scary or Halloweeny. Since my Glimmerbrook is already full and I was already building in Forgotten Hollow, I decided to build it here, and she said that was fine as well. And I was very happy when when Lisa told me that this house actually got Max's favorite. I was like, oh wow, this is so nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. And one of the nicest features, I think, is this. I don't know why. I just added a big shelf here and put some plants on here on the outside, and I just like it. I don't know why it's one of my favorite features, but it just is. So it's a quirky kind of house. It's got all these stairs going all kinds of places, and it's got the Forgotten Hollow cave. It actually works. You can actually, if you have handiness level 10, you can open this up, and then you can actually travel to Forgotten Hollow and get your crystals. I thought that would be a good idea, since they're spellcasters and they need crystals, so they have like a very quick access to Forgotten Hollow. No, what was it called? The grotto. The whatchamacallit grotto. Okay. You enter the house obviously through here, and then you actually come into this room, which is nice and colourful. Actually, I used lots of blues in this house, blues and browns. And you get in here, and this is sort of the first thing you see is like a dining area. And if you go straight ahead, you get this tiny little kitchen, but everything works. I just added a whole bunch of debug things here because I liked it, like the carrots and the spices and whatnot. So it's a small little kitchen, but yeah, I like it. And from the kitchen, you can actually go this way to go to the living room, or you can just go back through the dining area and enter the living room this way. And look, Edith is playing the computer. Hello, darling. I might as well just, you know, let them do their thing. So this is their living room, and I decided to use this fireplace from Cats and Dogs and put this television on it, because I like this shelf thing. It actually works. They've got like a tiny television. They don't need a big one. But look, Edith is right here. She died. She died of old age, but she's still here because, you know, she still wants to be with JR. So that's really nice. And JR is swimming in his pond. It's supposed to be a pond. He's just sitting there. Darling, why... Okay, JR, why don't you just talk to Patsy? Why don't you just chat with him? Okay, if you go to this door, you enter this little area, which is like the crafts area. He can just sort of make all kinds of statues here, or they can do flower arranging, and they've got some plants, of course, magical plants, and some other bits and pieces. So, oh darling, why don't you get dressed? It's way too cold to be standing there like that. Yes, that's so much better, darling. And why don't you just, I don't know, go read a book. Go read whatever. So better make sure he does something. If you go up through this staircase, I love the new staircases. I love that you can, you know, have them turn all different whatever corners and whatnot. You first get into another sort of arts and crafts kind of room. Well, not really. It's just, you know, they can carve pumpkins here, and they have they can practice the organ, because yeah, why not? They have archaeology work table here. Through here they have like a weird kind of bathroom, but you know, it was just a weird kind of space, and I thought, yeah, well, bathroom, why not? Here they have a bedroom. It's a small bedroom, but you know, they don't need much. And you know, Edith is a ghost, so she doesn't really sleep much anyway, so doesn't matter. That's all they do, sleep. The more interesting room is up another flight, and that's of course the potion room, which is also blue. And I just loved adding all the rugs here. You know, it just makes it feel like you know, like an old house. And I just put down the rugs to make the room feel a bit warmer, because it's an old windy kind of house. So I like it, and I wish we could actually color these sides here. These bits of the stairs are always white. I don't like it. Oh well. And there's another little balcony area or something where they can just sit or play chess. And here there's another in the tower. They have like little tiny art studio. It's so cute. And I think that's it. Why have they got cats? This is not right. Is it? Oh, yeah. I think this is actually, no. Don't go here. I wanted to do this. I think this is actually. Is it a cat thingy? Yes, cat hangout. Oh, I forgot to pick a trait here. Well, I'm just gonna make it homey. Homey. This is a cat hangout. So now this house will get lots of cats. Of course, yeah. So that's it. This is the old pet cemetery, and look, there's smoke coming out of the chimney. I really like this house, and I really like the family. Where's he going? Where? Wait, now I'm curious. Where's he going? He's going to read, but he's going. Oh, I told him to go here. No. I didn't want you to go there. Well, then just, yeah, sit there and read, darling. Have fun. Oh no, come to Sages. Then just sit there and read. That's kind of silly. Okay, let's move on to the next house. And this house is called Greenleaf, and the guy lives here, Alfie Greenleaf. I named him actually after Legolas Greenleaf from Lord of the Rings, and his dog. What was his dog called again? Oh, Boromir, of course. What's wrong with Boromir? Wait, I have to check. Oh, he's swimming. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, he's ill. That's not cute at all. Does he still have? Oh, I'm gonna have to get some potions. I'll just pause it and I'll deal with that later. But Greenleaf on the gallery, it's an off-the-grid lot, because I sort of wanted to build something that people who play the Merkland Challenge can also use. So I just build it as an off-the-grid lot. But now, actually, for him, it's now on the grid again. Not that he doesn't have a television or anything, but at least now his water is clean, and you know, he's much happier with clean water. So this is it's just a little house. It's just I think again a cute little house. I tried to build them all in the same kind of style, and I personally really kind of like the doghouse that I created. It's kind of silly, but that's fine. That is me. So yeah, you enter the house here. Of course, this is actually a roof that I just put a door in. So this is what it looks like from the inside, but it's a roof, but it works just fine. It's got a very small living area. He's got a kitchen with a table, so he can just sit here and have his meals or have a chat with friends. Here he has got a greenhouse, and he can make flower arrangements, and he can paint, because he's an outdoorsy kind of person. also spellcaster, of course. And here he has a bigger room, which is his casting room. Actually, why don't you just, yeah, brew a potion? Oh, or not. You don't have any ingredients. Why don't you just brew, just experiment? So this is his spellcaster room, and it's actually one of the bigger rooms in the house. Oh, I actually originally I put potions here, but they always seem to disappear. There used to be potions here. Where are your potions? Did he put them in his inventory? That's just one. Well, we have a potion. Can I put a mushroom up there? Look, I'll just put mushrooms up there, just so the shelves aren't empty. Yeah, we've got a shelf of mushrooms. No, wait, now I want all the mushrooms to be there. Now I just want there to be mushrooms on the shelves. Okay, that's better. I don't know why, I think that's funny. And again, look at the stairs. They are so wonderful. I just added a whole bunch of plants down there. And then this is his bedroom. It's quite a big bedroom. Actually, I could maybe put a television in here now somewhere, maybe on here, so he can watch some telly if he wants to. But, you know, he's an outdoorsy kind of person, so he doesn't really want it. I kept this house fairly simple because he's a fairly simple man who doesn't need a whole lot. And this is his bathroom. And I am actually thinking of hooking him up with Sam, because they already met a few times, you know, and actually all these Sims and houses will feature in my Let's Play, the Chronicles of Samwise. Oh, look, it's got gifts. Ew, thank you, Boromir. I definitely have to go get him something to make him better. But they already met and they hit it off really well right away. So, yeah, they might have to become a couple. Who knows? But anyway, this house is called Greenleaf, and just like the other ones, it's on the gallery. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have this house called Dark Magic, and I actually really like this as well. To be quite honest, I'm quite happy with how all these houses turned out. I'd always, when I say I like one of my houses, I always feel as if I'm bragging. I really don't mean to brag. I just like the houses. I'm sorry. The sim here actually is not my sim. I'll just show you. She is this sim. Her real name is Henrietta Fowler, and she was made by PinkwaveGamer. And PinkwaveGamer saw, you know, she watched my videos. She's really lovely, and she also she makes really lovely videos herself as well. But she told me in one of the comments on my video, she told me about this sim that she had made, and she said, you know, I think she would really fit into your game. And so I said, yeah, I would love to put her in the game, but I do want to give her a different last name, because all my Sims except for the purple ones are linked to Tolkien and Lewis. So I said, can I please call her Wormtongue, and you know, as last name. And then the cat she has is called Grimma, because Grimma Wormtongue is like an evil character or bad character in Lord of the Rings. So the cat is called Grimma. Her name is Henrietta, but the last name is Wormtongue. I'm not going to upload them as a family because they're not my Sims. These Sims are by, or at least she is by PinkwaveGamer. So if you wanna get the Sim, just go to PinkwaveGamer's gallery and get the sim from there. And if you want to add a black cat, you can add whatever, but it's a really lovely sim. But I'm not going to upload it to the gallery because she's not mine. But yeah, she lives here, and thank you so much, PinkwaveGamer, because I really love her. She's such a wonderful sim, and because she's evil, she lives in this house called Dark Magic. And yeah, it's a bit darker than the other ones. For this one, because I built this one from scratch. It was not sort of like a renovation of one of my older lots, like the swamp house. I made sure that all the towers are accessible. So, and now of course with the wonderful new staircase we can make, it makes it so much easier to make weird winding stairs so they can access all the towers and whatnot. So, but I quite like this house. It is dark, but yet very cozy. Okay, you enter the house through here. Oh, actually, you know, outside, of course, you have all kinds of dark things, and she has like a garden, a statue garden, and she's got this cave from vampires, and you can actually go swimming here. And again, of course, she has one of these ancestor worship thingies, whatchamacallits. Anyway, you enter the house through here and you get into this really big room, which is basically the living room on that side, and I'm trying to turn the camera very slowly, and the dining room on the other side. Oh, she's got, what's this? Is this cake? Oh no, this is food. And I have to say, oh yeah, oh, and she has a butler. Of course she's got a butler. Because, yeah, I mean, she's evil. She's not going to do her own cleaning. No way. She's got enough money to have a butler. Oh, what's wrong with him? Is Grima ill as well? Probably. I'll check out that later. Oh, she's hungry, but she's got food here and she's actually grilling something. Well, and if you've got a butler, darling, what are you doing? Grilling your own food? But anyway, this is the house, and I have to say, I love these floors. I came with spooky stuff. I know not everybody's got that pack, but just for this floor I would advise you to get it. I use this in all my creepy or old builds. Actually, I think I use this in many, about 80% of my builds, I think, have this floor, because I just love it so much. And I love the wallpaper, these wallpapers that came with the vampire stuff pack, vampire whatever pack. This is the kitchen. It's a very long kind of kitchen, and I had the tower there that I wanted to incorporate in the kitchen, but I really thought, you know, because it's actually a very narrow kind of room with a weird thing here, tower bit. You can actually sit here, it's like a bar. I figured I have to make it seem more open, but I didn't want all of this to be one big open space, so I did add the wall, and then I thought, how about if I just put the windows here so you can actually see through into the kitchen, and that will actually open up the entire thing. And I just love, oh sorry, I love creating these kind of see-throughs. Look, from the kitchen you can see into the living room, into the hallway, and way back there into the spellcaster room, in the cauldron room. I love that. I'm quite happy with the way this turned out. So this is the living room with, again, lovely staircase. I love this so much. Down here we have her cauldron room, or whatever you want to call this, with some magic plants and some herbs. And through here we have like a small what? Why is there food here? Come on. Wait, let me just put this in the fridge for her. Sorry, I could obviously just not film this, but hey, I'm going to film it anyway. You know, because she's a spellcaster, she doesn't use the caboose that much, but I thought, you know, like a nice little, you know, study with, of course, a bar, because she needs to drink. And she's got a butler. If we go up here, we have the hallway, and I just wanted to create some corridors here. So you've got a big corridor, long, well, not really long, but you've got a corridor, and then you could go around the corner. I can't do it with a camera, and then it just leads to a bathroom. But we have a corridor that leads to a bathroom, and I like that. This is the butler's room. It's got his own little television, and, you know, his computer. It's got, of course, a very old one, because, you know, he's just a butler. But yeah, this is his room. Oh, and actually behind this, I hid one of those kitty lights that will stop the monster from under the bed. That will stop the monster under the bed from appearing. And I don't like those lights, but even with adults, if you put them in a room with a single bed and they don't have that light, then the silly monster under the bed will appear, and it will actually frighten the adults as well. So I always make that lamp very small and then hide it behind the bed, and it works perfectly, because I don't like the way it looks. And of course, this is Grima's cat litter box. This is her bedroom, and I really wanted to do something with skeleton in the closet. So instead of well, she does have a wardrobe like a regular one, but I wanted to make my own wardrobe. This is just a really big shell that I made twice as big. But I thought, how about I just make something that looks like a little wardrobe thingy? I put a skeleton in there because she's got skeletons in her closet. Well, just one. I could have added more, but she's got one skeleton in the closet. I like that. I love that saying. And I thought, yeah, how about doing it a very literal kind of way? Yeah. So this is the bed and all other kind of stuff. And she has I really don't know what I was going to say about that, really. It's a bed. Come on, Diana, what more can you say? This is her bathroom. She's got a bathtub, but she can also, of course, use the shower here. Then she can actually go out through this door, and then she has like a little art room. If you go up the stairs here, you have a gym with only one exercise machine, because that's all I could fit in there, but I wanted to give the room purpose. From the outside, you can also go up to these towers. This tower is just her chess room. You can play chess. Here you can just carve pumpkins. Yeah, pumpkin carving needs its own room. And here she can just play Whack the Llama with 2 other Sims. Because I couldn't fit 4 chairs in here, just 3. But I wanted to give these towers purpose. So this house, and we've got some outdoorsy kind of stuff. Yeah, whatever. This house is called Dark Magic. And yeah, it's on the gallery. You can use it. Actually, is there smoke coming out of the chimney? No. Why not? That's kind of weird. Anyway, yep, let's move on to the last one of this neighborhood. And last but not least, we have this house called Narnia. Because, yeah, Lewis. And the guy who lives in this house is called Aslan Lion. Where is he? Aslan. What I basically want to do with him... Oh, you look a bit funny now, darling. Yeah, that's better. Well, not really. You still have a weird look on your face. Yeah, okay. Open your eyes a bit more. What's he doing? Well, anyway. This is Aslan, and of course, you know, the Chronicles of Narnia, you have Aslan the Lion, and I in the Lewis family, I also in Glimmerbrook I have the Lewis family, and they have a cat called Aslan. I thought, how about I try to create a man, or like a human version of that lion, and this is him. I think you can sort of see that he would be Aslan in human form. Mostly because of the hair. I didn't want to go with yellow or orange hair because, you know, it just, I tried it and it looked really, really ridiculous. And this way he does look more human. But he's got a scar and he's got the green eyes and, you know, big head of hair. Sorry, that's what I want to say. And his clothes are all yellow and brown. And I think, yeah, I like him. He's maybe a bit silly. But I like him, and he's got a dog called Wolf, which has nothing to do with either books or book series, but I don't care. I just wanted him to have a wolf. But let's have a look at the house first. This is his house, and it's just really a small one. The main purpose of this house, because he's also like an outdoorsy kind of man, he wants to be, you know, he wants to be with nature, obviously, because he's a lion, you know, he doesn't want to be cooped up in the house. So most of the house is actually outdoors. So he's got, I think I put in almost every plant and tree that's in the game, except for the ones that came with Get to Work. I didn't put the alien ones in here because I thought that would be a bit too much and it doesn't really fit my Let's Play and whatnot. But I think all the other plants, most of them at least, are in his garden. And he's got a garden club. Oh wait, yeah, he's got a garden club. Look, he's got Lavender in it, Alfie, Henrietta, JR, and Captain. Yeah, Captain Jones. He's also part of my magical world, but you haven't seen him yet. Because I think I talked about this in my last episode of the Chronicles of Samwise. I've now turned Glimmerbrook into a fantasy world. Forgotten Hollow is now one big fantasy world, and I had already started working on Winterberg as a fantasy world, and he lives somewhere there. Although he used to. I created a pirate town, and for some reason I had to tear it down. So now they don't have a pirate town anymore. I have to rebuild it somewhere else. So he's basically homeless. He and his pals, the other pirates, are homeless. It's so sad. I kicked them out of their house. Well, actually, no, they had different houses. They had like a whole town, and I demolished it. But you know, doesn't matter. Aslan has got a garden club. Poor Captain Jones. So yeah, this is the backside of the house. He doesn't have much, but again, you know, he doesn't need much. He loves to he loves being outdoors, and he wants to just, you know, gather all there is in nature. He wants to, you know, find everything in the outside world and whatnot. He does have this plaything. What's it called? The horseshoe game from was it the Holiday World pack? I forgot. That's so stupid. Anyway, this is the outside of his house. It's actually getting dark already. I love the fact he's got a glow through tree. So the house is kind of small, and I wanted to go for all kinds of natural colours. So I used this wallpaper that came with Get Famous. So it's oh, actually no, you can't see it, but I there are pillars here. See, I like that. So he's got a small little kitchen, and he's got like one of those high tables with bar stools around it as a table. He's got like a little seating area, and I just actually love the way this sofa from Cats and Dogs fits this wallpaper. It's just like the perfect match. I love it. So yeah, he's got a cozy room. I also added some stuff from Strangerville in here. So yeah, this pack is this lot is small, but I use quite a few packs. I'm sorry. If you go through here, you can either go outside or you can go into his, I know, study / workshop / chess room. It's his all-purpose room, and it's round. I just thought, you know, because I think all of the buildings except for the swamp house have a round room, and in the other buildings, the brown room is always like the greenhouse. And I thought, okay, let's not do a greenhouse this time. Let's just have him have all his plants outside. And this round room can just be like an office. Kind of all-purpose room. And through here, we have his bedroom. It's kind of, oh, let's just have him pet the dog. They're such good friends. Give him a treat. Look at them. It's just a small bedroom, but, you know, he's got everything he needs. And through here has a bathroom. He does have like a washing machine, because he goes out a lot, so, you know, he gets dirty. How about I have him do some laundry? Look, now you can actually see a lion do laundry. Go on, lion, do laundry. I bet you've never seen this before. Oh yeah, and I have to turn it on, darling. Wash laundry. Yes, well done, darling. So that's basically it. What's this? It's a bull. Oh, how about you just train him to play fetch? We were actually doing that, and, you know, it's time he does that some more. So they're going to go outside. Actually, he has like the really tough kind of walk, because, yeah, well, he's a lion. Look at him. I like Aslan. Yeah, very cool walk, dude. Very cool walk. So this is actually my magical Forgotten Hollow, or Magic Hollow. This is it. Oh, you can't really see the house. It's getting dark now. And yeah, Samwise will definitely be visiting these people. They will be visiting her, because yeah, I like it. Anyway, this probably turned into a rather lengthy video anyway, but I hope you don't mind, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you actually managed to watch it all to the end, well, congratulations, you did it. Well done, well done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll come back to my channel for more videos, and until next time, bye.